So we're with a family. The missus thought it'd be a good idea to put me gimbal back in the house when we're at places like this.
Sorry.
Right, so now I've just got to hold it like an amateur. But yeah, this place looks absolutely amazing.
What bird is that? Dad, what bird is it?
It's a crow, I think.
I was going to say that's cute.
Look. So yeah, we're down in Devon, holiday. So it'd be nothing koi related coming out this week, but put a couple of little snaps like we did last time, and you'll see where we're actually camping. So again, camping, I've put my little setup on because it's always good to be out and about with a family, especially when you've got an head like I have, i.e. with the severe anxiety. Poppy Day's here today. Right, see you soon. So back on the campsite. We're up there somewhere, up there on the hill. It's quite a nice little site actually. A little bit tight on the lanes getting in, but wouldn't have it any other way. They've got little trailer, little fridge in there, some charging points. There's also a little table there, so if you want to sit down in the shade, and then another little place where you can go and do your business. Right, both sides, toilet and shower in each one. And we've got a little wash basin just there for the crockery, which is really nice. They've got a little farm, built it themselves, and they rent out the field. But they look out over onto the sea. Amazing. Right, I'm gonna go for a piss now.
Did you get that picture?
Hold it in the air.
Go for it.
We're back from your holiday. Can't even say the word. Good start. So while I've been away, the pond's been running, obviously, because you don't just dry out. But it's the first time that we could get to see how it was going to hold out without any constant monitoring, to be honest. It was a little bit bum twitchy time, weren't sure how it's going to go out with an auto feeder set at 5 feeds a day, but only on a very small amount for every feed, to be honest. And we're just going to have a quick look at the fish and a couple of other little bits and bobs that I've got. Because, believe it or not, the pond build is not going to pick up until next weekend due to getting equipment and people available to give me a hand. So, anyway, let me spin you around and show you what we've got. So then, fishes. We've got an anti-glare on here, but they're looking all right. But the interesting thing is this. So this is not flowing very well. We're going to have to give that a good clean out. If you have a look down there, you can see the amount of shit that's built up around the side, so that's going to have a good bloody clean. So anyway, let me just show you a couple of bits that I bought before we go any further. So acers are looking fantastic. So got a new 3-stage dechlorinator, one of the big ones. That was a little one, that was a big one. Actually it was thrown in with another purchase that I've got because the pump build's obviously on hold, but second hand, 80 quid I paid for that, and it's also full of bone char as well, which is good. And also picked up this bad lad as well. Didn't even have it on the agenda for equipment, but it come up at an unbeatable price again, second hand, so I can add it to the back of the pond when it's done. So anyway, without further ado, what I'm going to do, got that connected in, already starting to trickle in, because my setup, I forgot to put a shut-off valve on here. So, or shall I say on here. So when it comes for me to clean, what I have to do is I have to set the pump at a low rate, and then I'll just empty that out slightly, so as it fills up, it's also going out, and then I've got the blower on. But I've broke my bloody blower down here, so I've got to get a new one of these somehow. At the minute I'm just holding a pipe on to blow all this stuff up. But what I'll do is I'll get everything sorted out and then come back to you. Right, so I'm going to show those people that what it's like when you don't. I haven't got an anti-glare filter on. I do apologise for that, but that is what it is. So if you have a look down there, the amount of crap that's starting to come out. So basically, it's not enough. Right, so what I do have to do is I have to get the hose around the bottom to get rid of some of the crap, and I also, that's why the brush is on there, look. I have to get a brush in down the side to scrape some of it away. I mean, I ain't bothered myself, but it's just a bit of a pain in the backside. However, we choose to have fish for a reason. The other thing on this is, let's just move this brush up this over. Yeah, the other thing is, right, so I had that on for a good 10 minutes, and that's done about 25% or 20% of the pond depth. I've had that on for about 10 minutes, it's about 20%, 15% of the pond water, so I'll just spin you so you can see. So you can see from there, right, that's how much has come out. Now, I know that that's about, it's about 3 easy pods full. So that's had a bloody good clean out. So what I'm going to do now though is I'm going to get the hose in there and scrubbing brush, get rid of the extra. I'm filling it back up and give it another blowout, one final blowout to see how clean the water runs through, and job's good. So bear with me, I'll come back to you. Right, so I'm just going to get the hose in there now. It's not easy to do it like this, but let's just turn that off a minute. Just shut the valve off so you can see how much fish comes in there. But if you have a look, right, and this isn't ideal considering what we're trying to achieve in the filters, but you can see the amount of crap that's coming out of there. So I hope I'll do my best for you guys, but I can't promise if it's going to turn out well, to be honest. On the bottom now, how dirty that water is, you know, which isn't ideal in any shape of the imagination, but, you know, when you feed they do make a mess. So, you can also see, you've got the cartridge there, it's dark. There you go, you see there now from the water on its own how dirty that is. Right. And what I do now guys is I keep that hose running and I spin it round and then I open the tap up, or the valve up I should say, and then you'll see that because I've got the water running, it's creating that vortex, and you'll still see the amount of crap that's left. At the bottom. Now bearing in mind I'm pumping clean water through there, I've probably got some on the lens, you know. Right, you can see some of the stuff. Let's just give that lens a go. You can see down there now. Right, if you look, big clump of crap. And how dirty the water actually is. So, you know, that's why it's important that we give our filters a good clean. You'll see now it's starting to run a lot clearer. So, but if you look down there in the hard to reach spot, on the grill, there's still some fish back there. So I've got to get the brush in. So I'll be back in a minute. Right, so I've just put the pump on. That's running at 24 watts and at 30% as well, which is the ideal turnover for this little pump, to be honest. Right, now you'll see the amount of debris in the water. It's still enough, but that's got to go through the filter anyway. So don't do what I do, which is always forget to take this out. I mean, I don't know if anyone else has problems. That's so tough for me. It's like a proper lock. Take that out now. Right. And you'll see that was actually left from the bottom of the basin from cleaning. So it's going to fill up now. Let's take this away. And then you'll see the media starts to rise up. And those eagle-eyed amongst you would have noticed when I was doing the clean, there was a load of media in the outside chamber. That's because brains here forgot to take the centre pipe out when he was filling it up last time on the clean, and I come back to find the media being all over the shop, as you can see down there. Alright, but to be honest, it just messed me up. I just got rid of loads of pond water in the end, to be honest. Okay. And that's now pumping through nicely. Got a good rate going through that. Looking now, you can see, if you've done a comparison, I'll put a comparison up, but you can see where my filter media is now. So that is at the required height. So as we're going through the homemade moving bed's doing well. Right, bubbling away, a bit of foam in there, nice. Right, and then it's being pumped back through there. So all I'm going to do now is reconnect me trickling, and we'll have a few final words. Just done loads of filming in slow motion, but anyway, I'll go back and have a look. Now, I was saying about 20% of that water's now come out, so I'm going to put 20% back in. I know it's going for a decent filtration, and then from there, we know that. So I'm just trying to get a nice shot. There we go. From there, we know how much is being changed. Now, I clean my filter every 3 to 4 days. I don't generally drop as much as that, but I've got quite a heavy fish stock, and they make a lot of waste. So, you know, everyone's pond's different, so you have to balance it. But I know that when I do it every 3 to 4 days, they're getting a fresh supply of water on a regular basis. And from the feeding that I do from the stock that I've got, I also know that they're happy with that. You know, I don't tend to really have any problems so much with the fish. So, i.e., like health-wise regarding, you know, red gills and all the bacterial issues and stuff like that, I don't have it. So, obviously the parasites and that are always an issue. I've had a Bartocostia already this season and fluke. But got on top of them with regular treatments, which, you know, I don't put all over YouTube because everybody puts it on YouTube, and to be honest, it ain't really that interesting watching someone glug some chemical into a pond. I'd rather just brush over it in a little narrative. So, but anyway, we're all different, and we're all different. Oh. Anyway, we're all different, and we're all different for a reason. So I need to go and put that water on, actually. Do about 300 steps just to turn the water on. And because it's all the way back here, I can never gauge how much it's coming out of there. Fucking hell, I'm rubbish with this camera today. I can never gauge how much is actually coming out. So, yeah, look at that. So they're back to loving it. Really small video this week. Pick up the pond build again next week. If my brother decides to come and help me out, I'm hoping he ain't going to let me down. Because to be quite honest, I need a second cement mixer and a second set of Andy's a builder, and he's going to give me a little bit of a crash course in laying blocks. So anyway guys, until then, thank you very much for watching the video. Thank you very much for the support. Hopefully from next week on we can have a little bit more regular contact. I can get my pond built, and I can enjoy my koi from the new pond. But until then, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, also the like button, share it if you can, if you want to, all the normal YouTubey bits, just do it all. And until the next time, if you got them, enjoy them, If you haven't, enjoy watching them. Enjoy the koi. Till next time.